Good evening, everybody. Welcome to everyone that's on our the Vlog Couple channel and also the Vlog Couple Unleashed. I'm posting this to both of my channels because I think it needs to go out to as many people as it can. Both only little channels with only 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. But if you could all share this as well. This is not something I would normally do either, because I'm actually going to read from what I've written, because this is far too important for me to do ad lib. So apologies for looking down at my phone, but I've written this, and this is all about the digital ID, the BritCard, which Keir Starmer has now just said that every UK adult will have to carry one of these, not carry, because you don't carry something digital, do you? But we're all going to have digital IDs. Well, first of all, they can fuck right off. I'm so fed up and disgusted by our authoritarian government, and even sicker of the people who will just go along with this preposterous infringement on our civil liberties. The way I feel right now, and I really do feel like this, people, is that many of the people who went along with the COVID narrative will also go along with this. They need to understand that they're destroying the future for our children and our grandchildren, but they're simply too thick to see it. I'm sorry this is really explicit, but I just have to say it how I feel at the moment. I was actually really quite tolerant of people during the COVID thing, apart from those that tried to coerce me into taking a gene-altering therapy. Otherwise I was some kind of threat to them. What utter retards. Where are all the people dropping on the street? Where were all the body bags? Where were all the figures on the official government site called the Office of National Statistics to actually support this nonsense? There was no huge increases of death at all, but people were too lazy to even think for themselves. As for died with and died off, surely they could see that's bollocks, but no, they didn't. They just went along with it. Don't even get me started on face masks. What deluded individual thought that a rag over your mouth would stop a virus? You know, that virus that wouldn't get you if you're sitting down stuffing your face in a pub, but would if you stood up and went to the toilet, so you had to put that muzzle back on. I have no words to describe how thick people were at that time, that they didn't question it. Being told to wash our hands was akin to treating us all like children. Come on now. Wash your hands, people, anyway. It doesn't matter whether there's a virus or anything going about. It's just bloody hygiene. So yeah, people still believe it was a pandemic that culled millions. It never did. It never did. Evidence now shows just how harmful those so-called vaccinations were. They weren't a vaccination, were they? They were a mRNA gene-altering poison that was never tested for transmission. Yet somehow I'm a granny killer. Wasn't tested for transmission. Wake the fuck up. And I'm sort of going off on one. Now then, with the BritCard. I can't be tolerant. I can't be tolerant of people who go along with this. I've had enough. I really have had enough. I don't want to speak with them. I don't want them darkening my doorstep. And I most certainly won't have an ounce of respect for them. Basically, they can go fuck themselves, as I see them all as low IQ individuals that are too lazy to think for themselves and are a threat to my grandchildren's liberty. Dumbed down morons. So why am I so against it? Well, the first red flag, and this is just a joke, is they claim they're pushing it through to solve the illegal migrant crisis and illegal workers. What absolute and complete bollocks. How dumb do they think we are? Well, you know what? You know what? I guess the COVID and lockdown evangelists will be queuing up for it. How in God's name do these people think stifling our liberties will stop illegal immigration? Such a nonsense. I can't state this strongly enough. Digital IDs, which tie your identity to a digital system for authentication access, can carry several risks. Here is the basic breakdown Or here's a breakdown of the main dangers based on current discussions and concerns. Number 1, privacy erosion. Digital IDs often centralise personal data, example, biometrics, addresses and financial details, in government or corporate databases. This creates a single point of failure for hacks and leaks. For example, a 2023 breach in India's Aadhaar system exposed data of over 8 million people, showing how vulnerable centralised systems can be. And come on, the government couldn't even sort out this track and trace bollocks or whatever it was called during the COVID era, could they? Okay, number 2, surveillance and tracking. Governments or corporations can use digital IDs to monitor behaviour, transactions or movements. China's social credit system, for instance, uses digital IDs to track and score citizens, restricting access to services like travel or education for those with low scores. This raises fears of authoritarian overreach elsewhere. Number 3, data breaches and cyber attacks. Digital IDs are prime targets for hackers. A compromised ID can lead to identity theft, financial loss or fraud. The 2021 T-Mobile breach exposed sensitive data of millions, highlighting how well protected systems can still fail. Number 4, exclusion and discrimination. Digital IDs often require access to technology or infrastructure which can exclude marginalised groups without smartphones, internet or proper documentation. In some cases, like the India one, people have been denied services due to system errors or lack of enrolment. Number 5, loss of autonomy. Relying on digital goodness me, I can't get my words out. I'm so riled, I promise you. Relying on digital IDs can lock individuals into systems controlled by governments or corporations. If access is revoked, whether due to errors, policy changes or dissent, you could lose access to essential services like banking, healthcare or voting. Remember that one. Labour know they're done. They know they're done. But bringing this in can stop loads of people voting, can't they? Look at what they're doing on social media. I mean, for fuck's sake, you've seen that fella, have you, that was trying to stab the bloke burning the Koran? He got off. Yet Katie Hopkins has now been arrested for saying, no, I'll say it, fuck it. She's been arrested for calling herself a spastic. And I'm not supposed to say, I don't give a fuck. I have had enough. It's absolutely ridiculous. So she's now facing issues. And of course we've got Lucy Connolly and so many others. Yet that fucker with a knife trying to stab someone got off scot-free. So that is an important point. Function creep, number 6. System designed for one purpose, example secure logins, can expand to control more aspects of life, like tracking health records or financial transactions, often without user consent. The EU's ELDAS system has raised concerns about this, as it could enable broader data sharing across sectors. Technical failures, number 7. Glitches or outages can disrupt access to services. For example, during a 2024 UK NHS app outage, patients couldn't access medical records tied to their digital IDs, causing delays in care. Now, all those numbered ones actually come from Grok, just so you know. I didn't actually write that. That's just those concerns. Now I'm going to give you a few of my concerns, which is off script. Just look at China. Okay, or think of someone like me. Okay, someone like me who every now and again has a good old wet on the internet and says things that the government certainly won't like. That can naff up my score, shall I say. So I could be stopped from voting, essentially, if it come to it. Also, I'm diabetic, okay? So if I have too many sweets or too many beers, it can all be tracked on a digital ID, and this could come to the point where it says, well, Paul, you've had 12 beers this week, you can't have any more. So when I go and try and buy some in Tesco's or Sainsbury's or wherever, access denied. Same with red meat. Oh, you've had a steak this week, you can't have any more red meat. Access denied. Oh, you've had too many burgers this week, you need to have a vegetarian option or an insect version. So on and so on and so on. Now, I'm 58 years of age. So I haven't got a huge amount of life left. But shall I tell you who has? My children and my grandchildren. And people that are just going to go along with this. Well, I'll tell you straight away, I'll look you straight down the camera. I fucking despise you. I have no tolerance for you. And you can fuck off. There is no such thing, okay, no such thing as mandatory. Have a guess why? Because we can all say no. Every one of us can just say no. And if every one of us just said no, have a guess what? BritCard is dead in the water. But I do have that fear that 50% of people at least will just go along with it. Oh, it's convenient. Oh, you know, I'll go along with a digital currency as well. Oh, you know, I'm a little bit too thick to understand that these things can all be tied together. And suddenly, when you can't go on holiday because you've had a flight already this year, think, oh, fuck. Why did I go along with that? Shall I tell you why? Because you fucking watch Love Island and other shit on TV and you're dumbed down as fuck. I know a lot of boaters will go along with this. Elderly, perhaps. Don't. For the love of the grandchildren, just don't. That's the end of the video. I'd love to know what you actually think about it all below. As I say, I'm posting this to both channels. I'll probably get told off by YouTube for doing that, but I am going to do it because I have to get it to as many people as I can. And I know I'm just an insignificant little fuck on YouTube. But if you can share this, I'm going to share the written part of this onto our Facebook page and wherever else I can, onto our website, so you can share that too. So, and if you've got any more concerns about it, I really would like to know. I'd really like to know what you think about this. But if you are going along with it, don't expect me to be nice to you, because I swear to God, this is the hill I will die on. I was tolerant during COVID, as I said earlier, but I ain't fucking tolerant of this. People must wake up now. And I'm guessing this video might get pretty quick. So I will save it. And if it does, I shall reach out to everyone that I can and tell you where it's going to be. I can put it on my own server so that people can share it from there if we have to. Word needs to go out. Anyway, thank you for listening. Not my normal sort of thing, is it? But hey, love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in series 5 on the Vlog Couples 1. And here on the Unleashed version, welcome to a new look and everything. It used to be called Living in a Ditch. Now I've got it linked to the other channel because I ain't hiding from no one anymore. Anyway, bye.